I'm Mega Mike the Movie Man, and today I got a mega movie plan. Today I am back with another Mega Movie News Roundup. This is a show where I'm going to go over the 10 most important movie news topics that come out this week, saving the most important topic to the very end of the show. What were my thoughts on DC's 1 minute preview of movies coming out this year? So stick around to the very end of the video for those thoughts. But without further ado, let's get started. Now to get into our very first important topic, Movie Pass 2.0. What? Movie Pass is back? This is mind-blowing. I thought Movie Pass was dead and buried a long time ago, never coming back, but for some reason it has been revived. But what is this Movie Pass 2.0 going to be all about? There's not a whole lot on their website right now. It's just very kind of general information, but I'm wondering, what are they going to have to charge for this Movie Pass to make their business model work this time around? That $10 price is not going to fly, because I was seeing so many movies with that pass, they were not making any money off of me, so they got to charge a higher price. They're not like these other major theaters that have their subscription passes where they're trying to get you into the theater to buy their expensive concessions, and they make money off of that because they got to play the movie anyway. They want to fill that seat so you can buy those concessions. Movie Pass doesn't have any of that. They're literally just relying on the subscription money, so they can't charge $10 anymore. I'm guessing they're going to charge at least $40 plus, and they're hoping that people that actually subscribe to that pass aren't as going frequently to the movie theater, so they can make some more money off of those people. Kind of think like a gym membership pass, where there's a lot of people signed up for gym memberships, but a large chunk of them don't actually go, but they keep paying their gym membership passes. I think that's the business model that Movie Pass is trying to go with. But the good thing is they do have their original owner and CEO back, so there might be a change of strategy with this one. It's not the ones that were complete total crooks and that just destroyed Movie Pass into the ground. So there might be a little hope for Movie Pass now, but I really don't know. I mean, I'm not going to ever get a Movie Pass subscription again, because fool me once, shame on you. But fool me twice, shame on me. And I'm not going to be fooled again. But let me know in the comments below. Do you think this Movie Pass 2.0 is actually going to work out? And what price do you think they're going to have to set this at for them to actually make some money? Let's have that movie discussion down below. Now to get into our second topic, and that's the Razzie nominees. Now, normally I don't really care much about the Razzies. I'm not going to mention all the nominee categories here, but there is one special new category we got to talk about. Worst performance by Bruce Willis this year. Oh my goodness, is this an actual category? Absolutely it is. Check this out. I mean, Bruce Willis did so many terrible movies this year. I mean, it's just outrageous. I mean, how did he do this many bad movies? I mean, I haven't even seen these bad movies. Now, I've heard a few of them in passing, people not talking great about them, but I think these were all like directed DVDs or streaming or something like that. But I really haven't seen these movies at all. So these were not big theatrical release, awesome Bruce Willis blockbuster movies, not like a Die Hard movie. No, none of that. None of that at all. So I don't know what happened to Bruce Willis. He used to be an awesome action star, and we used to got some amazing movies from him, but now he has just fallen, and now he even gets his own special bad Razzie category at the Razzies this year. I mean, let me know in the comments below. Do you think this is just outrageous for Bruce Willis to have his own category this year, or is it much deserving to Bruce Willis? And have you actually seen any of these Bruce Willis movies this year? I have not seen any of them, but if you have, let me know how terrible they were in the comments below. Now to get into our third topic, and that's that The Matrix Resurrections is being sued by Village Roadshow Entertainment Group for the terrible losses they suffered from the Matrix Resurrection movie being released simultaneously on both HBO Max and in theaters. Wow, so now a lawsuit is just coming out. This is a lot of time later that it's passed, but I think now they're doing the suing because now they can say, hey, look, this strategy that HBO Max did with doing day and day release on their service did not work. It cost us tons of movies. All the movies they did this way, for the most part, failed could have made a lot more money. But in Matrix case, particularly, this movie did so bad at the box office that it is costing some people some money now, and so they're angry and are suing them. And so, wow, I mean, this is just a crazy news story to come out. I mean, it makes sense because that strategy that Warner Brothers did was absolutely horrible, and they just completely damaged their reputation with all the creators and companies they've worked with on these movies by not really collabing with them properly and discussing a release strategy together. They just kind of made an executive decision to release all these movies on HBO Max, and it did not work out for them. So let's see what happens with this lawsuit. Let's see where it goes. But let me know in the comments below. Do you think any company is ever going to try this strategy again of simultaneously releasing big blockbuster movies, date and date release for any amount of time? I just don't see it happening again. But do you think any other company will try that strategy? And where do you think this lawsuit is going to go with Matrix Resurrections? Let me know that in the comments below. Now to get into our fourth topic, and that's that the Marvel Netflix shows are leaving the streaming service. Now, we don't know exactly where they are going to go, so it's complete speculation right now. A lot of people are speculating it might go to Disney Plus now, or maybe like Hulu, because Disney controls that as well. So I could see it definitely going to Hulu. That would be a good spot for Disney to put this. But why are they leaving Netflix now? Are there some licensing agreements that are up that maybe Netflix had to deal with Disney on and they didn't want to renew it to keep it on there? Or did Disney just write a giant check to them right now saying, hey, we want all these Marvel show properties back and we want everything just under one roof of our Marvel empire over here at Disney? I mean, that could be the case as well. But we're going to have to see where all these shows end up going. But I'm hoping if Disney is now getting more control of these characters, we're going to see them more in the Marvel MCU movies. Yes, we've already seen Daredevil and Spider-Man No Way Home, which was an awesome moment. But maybe we'll see other characters as well, like Jessica Jones and Luke Cage, and maybe the Punisher. Oh, that would be amazing if the Punisher showed up in the MCU. I'd be so hyped for that. But let's see how it ends up playing out. Is it going to tie into all the movie universe as well with Marvel? I mean, that's a really cool idea there. Let's see if that happens. But let me know in the comments below. Where do you think all these Netflix Marvel shows are actually going to end up? And do you think this has anything to do with the movie universe? Do you think we're going to be seeing those Netflix characters pop up in more MCU movies? Let me know that in the comments below. Now to get into our fifth story, and that is West Side Story is going to two streaming platforms at the same time on March 2nd, and that's going to be the Disney Plus and HBO Max at the same time. Now, I've never heard of this happening before. I wonder if this was some previous deal that Fox had with HBO, so it has to release on there as well. I'm not too exactly sure what's going on with that, but that's good for people. I mean, if you got HBO Max, you can watch it. You got Disney Plus, you can watch it. So you got both, just pick one and watch it. I mean, this movie is an absolute masterpiece. It was my third favorite film of the year. I think it was just so well done. Steven Spielberg can do no wrong. He is the absolute GOAT director of all time. And so this movie is amazing. So if you didn't get a chance to see it in theaters, it wasn't in theaters for a whole long time. Now you can go to those streaming platforms on March 2nd and watch it and enjoy it. But for now, just let me know in the comments below. Have you already seen this movie and what did you think of it? Or if you haven't seen it yet, are you now planning to watch it on a streaming service? Let's have that discussion down below. Now to get into our sixth topic, and that is Russell Crowe is joining the Kraven the Hunter movie. Yes, Sony's new Kraven Hunter movie that is supposed to be coming out hopefully in the near future is now getting some awesome talent of Russell Crowe. I mean, Russell Crowe is an absolute great actor. He was awesome in Unhinged that came out not too long ago, but I think he's getting more back into shape, so he's probably going to be more like he was from Gladiator, and that would be so glorious. And so I think this is great to always add talent to any movie project. and it's gonna be a fun time, this Kraven the Hunter movie. It looks like all the pieces are coming together nicely. Now, we won't know till we actually see the movie, but maybe Russell Crowe is playing the villain of the movie. Maybe he's a hunter hunting Kraven the Hunter. I don't know. But how is he going to be incorporated here? Is he part of Kraven the Hunter's like family of some sort? That's another possibility, but we'll just kind of see how it plays out. But let me know in the comments below. Are you excited for this Kraven the Hunter movie? Are you happy they added Russell Crowe? And who do you think is going to play in the movie? Let's have that discussion down below. Now to get into our seventh topic here, and that's going to be the Firestarter trailer that just came out. Yes, there's a new Firestarter movie on its way. Now, I never did get to see the one before this with Drew Barrymore, but I'm excited for this new one, a new adaptation of Stephen King's famous story here. I want to see this movie. I hope it's going to be awesome. What gives me hope is it's coming from Blumhouse. Blumhouse has been doing awesome producing these movies, these horror movies in the past decade. They've just done some great work with like The Invisible Man, the Halloween movies. So I have high hopes for this Firestarter movie. Now to get into our eighth topic, and that is there is a new Morbius poster. I know we've been waiting on this movie forever, and it keeps getting pushed back, and I'm just ready to see this movie because I am pretty excited for it. Sony rarely lets me down, so I really want to see this movie. But unfortunately, if you look at this new poster, I don't think this new poster does any favors for this movie, unfortunately. I mean, it just doesn't look that great of a poster. It looks very Photoshop. It looks like a movie from like the 80s or the 90s. That's very cheesy, a very cheesy superhero movie. And we don't need to go back to those times. Let's move forward with the modern age of superhero films. So it just feels like there's a bunch of things thrown onto this poster. And I don't like when posters do that, where they just throw everything they can into the poster. It's like a kitchen sink. And no, I don't like that at all. I like when a poster is a little bit more thought out, a little bit more cleaned up, a little bit more artistic, gives us a real good flavor of what the themes and tone of the movie will be. But to me, the tone I get from this is just silly, and I hope they're not going that way with this movie. So to me, I'm not a fan of this poster. Maybe you are. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think of this new Morbius poster? Or did you prefer that old poster they've had out in theaters for a long time with just his face looking like a vampire halfway? I thought that was actually a pretty decent poster. But let me know what poster you preferred down below. Now to get into our ninth topic, and that is the board seat of Bob Chapek is up for grabs. Yes, there are some shareholders out there that are trying to get more people to buy shares, though they can vote on if Bob Chapek should lose his seat and somebody should come in and replace him. Now, I want people to know that doesn't mean that Bob Chapek would stop being CEO. The shareholders don't decide who the CEO is. Actually, the board members would. So, hypothetically, with new board members in place, they then could decide to remove him as CEO and replace him with a new CEO. Yeah, that is totally possible, but that is a big hypothetical scenario where a lot of things would need to play out for that to actually happen. And it might, it may not. So that's what you want to be aware of. Now, I know some people are mad with Bob Chapek right now about some decisions he's made at the movie creative level, decisions he's made at the theme park level, but Bob Chapek really hasn't been CEO for that long of a time. So we really don't know how his full vision is going to play out yet. Now, it could play out terribly, but we just don't know yet. I think it's going to come down, is he making the shareholders money? Is he making the board members money? That's usually what it always comes down to, is the money. So I think if the money's there, he's going to stay as CEO for quite some time. But if he's not doing a good job of making the company money, that is when they would vote to replace him. But let me know in the comments below, have you been happy with the job Bob Chapek has doing, or are you mad at him? Let me know your reasons down below. Let's have that movie business discussion down below. So now to get into my 10th topic is that DC has released a 1-minute preview of their upcoming DC movies for the year. It's entitled We Need Heroes, and so I have not yet seen it. I'm going to click play on it right now and let you know my thoughts on it as the trailer plays out. So let's go ahead and take a look at this one. So you got Batman, you got Catwoman. Oh, I'm so excited for the Batman. It's almost here. Ooh, is that Black Adam? Ooh, that looked amazing as Black Adam. All those electric powers looks awesome. Oop, we got the Flash. We got the Flash. Oh, that's going to be a heart-wrenching scene. Ooh, and we got, is that Aquaman right there? Ooh, is Aquaman? Oh, yeah, Aquaman too. Can't forget about that one. Got more Batman, got more Flash. Oh, DC is here to play in 2022. Absolutely. Oh, this looks amazing. Ooh, that Flash costume looks fantastic. So excited for that movie. So excited for the Batman. Almost here. We got Aquaman. Just looks amazing. More Batman. Ooh, was that Hawkman? That is amazing. Dr. Fate. Wow. Atom Smasher. Ooh, we are getting so many amazing DC heroes here. I mean, this is going to be just absolutely a great year for DC. I think DC is going to absolutely win this year over Marvel. But that was the trailer, and overall, I was absolutely happy with it. I just thought it was well done. I thought it looked cool. It got me more hyped to see those movies, and that's what the trailer is supposed to do. I mean, my excitement level was already up to here. It just made it even a little bit more skyrocketed, and I am super pumped for this movie. Let me know what you think of the trailer down below. Were you enjoying it as much as I did? So that will do it for another Mega Movie News Roundup episode 4. If you're just discovering my channel for the first time, make sure you subscribe right now. I'm going to get you tons of future movie news videos, movie rankings, movie hauls, movie unboxings, you name it. We talk everything movies on this channel, and don't want you to miss out on any of that entertainment value. So subscribe right now. Turn on that notification bell so you don't miss when I post a video. Also, like the video. And this is Mega Mike the Movie Man reminding you to make every day a movie day.